boxes. We walked the same road at different paces, and sent hellos, rode the wind, yeah. Tiny laughs stayed like photographs, smoothing out the wrinkled heart. If partings are a piece of the season, maybe we can let go kindly. On every falling leaf I write the word thanks. On a postcard in autumn light, I press our cool and gentle days. Unmailed feelings too can keep faded but still warm. On cafe glass our silhouettes aligned for a moment, then drifted. Let's root for each other, we said, soft as the season's air. When new shadows layer our empty seats, through shattered rays of sun, the word sorry grows smaller and gratitude grows large. On a postcard in autumn light, I pack the courage to look back in a forest named memory, a light that keeps us on the path. Even when leaves dance their last fruits, remember spring will bloom again someday, each in our own place. Oh, on a postcard in autumn light, I write both farewell and hello. Only after distance did I see the kindness we both held. A smile beside the mailbox. Outside, gray is spreading, coffee breezing quiet. I hit the alarm 3 times just to stand up. Step out with shoes already wet. I won't blame myself today. Moving slowly still counts as brave. Rain doesn't try to stop me. Yesterday's failures rinse away on this watered heart. Like a sprout, a tiny wheel lifts its head. One step is enough, just one step. No need to shake the world to live between the raindrops, breathing easy. I pass through me and walk to tomorrow. Bursts at dawn, I'll hug myself before I answer. It's fine to be late, fine to pause, match my breath to the rhythm of rain. Like a sentence crossed and rewritten, it reads better the second time. At the end of this dampened street, today's light is standing still. One step is enough, just one step. A road appears inside the rain. Even carrying this soaked up heart, I pass through me and walk to tomorrow. From the umbrella's tip, a trembling drop settles on my chest and turns to a star. When I release the self that watch for signs, even Monday takes my side. Yeah. One step is enough, just one step. Small courage carries me along, past yesterday's me into today, past today's me into tomorrow. When the rain clears, my name grows sharper. Empty seats, the fluorescents swell like waves. After the deadline, fingers still shaking. I lean on my phone's pale glow. My reflection in the window looks strange, so I talk to today's version of me. Good job, just those words, and every tunnel shortens. Only now with all alerts asleep, my heartbeat sounds in focus. Subway at 2 a.m., slow stars passing. Drop the worries for the next stop to carry. In my hands, a small piece of peace becomes the ticket through today. A stranger's guitar in my earbuds flows in time with my breath, resting my brow on the corner glass. Even the city side turns tender. With what you had, you did fine. Failure becomes rehearsal. An empty car filling up at last with understanding for myself. Subway at 2 a.m., slow stars passing. I'm pretty in the shifting window. Even if my station's far away, I needed this brief comma. At the end of dark, a single small light meets my eyes and holds them. It doesn't call my name out loud, but I know that it is me. Subway at 2 a.m. carries the weight of today. Going home can still be a trip. The peace I'm holding feels warm, so I go a little further on. Door slide open, new air rushes in. The desk clock plays a prank and runs slow, and red dots blink like stars. But today my heart is off on leave. Between the work I should do and the work I want, I quietly choose myself. What felt urgent often wasn't. We should have come first someday. Don't scroll the empty spaces, schedule rest like any task. Mail tomorrow, I'm here today. Filling lungs with a longer breath. This calm that never makes the calendar. Turns out it's the most important job. Crack the window. Instead of dust, a slightly damp wind comes in, and I tie tight in my chest. Almost loosens, almost smiles. Pause if you need, someone says, and shoulders start to soften. Kindness that begins with me spreads outward to the world. Mail tomorrow, I'm here today. I tilt my head and study the sky. If I choose enough of a perfect, the day decides to take my side. to light a shade when light seeps into their edges. How not to lose myself. Sometimes do nothing at all. Mail tomorrow, I'm here today. I heard this little piece out loud, doing only what I can do. We're already enough. Turn notifications off, my heart low bass, some fingertips trace a beat. Gray clouds drape the city's shoulders. We pry the windows wide with rhythm. Just a gentle shrug of our own makes the world feel lighter. Between the stingy rays, a smile leaks out. Even shadows learn to dance. We're enough as we are. Shade and groove, that's today's blend. We can sparkle without the sun. On a lazy tempo, we set a vow slowly but surely. A drop hangs off the umbrella tip, clicks in time with my pulse. With optimism in my toes, I walk the street like staff and notes. Yesterday's discord finds its harmony today. When I decide to trust myself, the sound rings clearer. Shade and groove, our simple curio. Awkward steps still count as music. At every stuttered moment, we learn a brand new hook. To the shadow that never leaves, I finally reach my hand. Don't run, come with me, I said. My shade is part of me. Shade and groove, lift up your chin, let the world keep up with us. A slower beat, a deeper breath, it's how we love today. Even rain becomes a beat. Low bass hums, fingertips trace a beat. Gray clouds drape the city's shoulders. We pry the windows wide with rhythm. Just a gentle shrug of our own makes the world feel lighter. Between the stingy rays, a smile leaks out. Even shadows learn to dance. We're enough as we are. Shade and groove, that's today's blend. We can sparkle without the sun. On a lazy tempo, we set a vow. Slowly but surely. A drop hangs off the umbrella tip, clicks in time with my pulse. With optimism in my toes, I walk the street like staff and notes. Yesterday's discord finds its harmony today. When I decide to trust myself, the sound rings clearer. Shade and groove, our simple curio. Awkward steps still count as music. At every stuttered moment, we learn a brand new hook. To the shadow that never leaves, I finally reach my hand. Don't run, come with me, I said. My shade is part of me. My heartbeat opens to page 1. At a strange road sign, we both learned how to smile together. Fear and wonder split half and half, holding hands, standing still. It's okay to make mistakes. Beginners glow the brightest, steps that cross the night, summoned dawn to join us. The warmth of first is gentle, small tremors spark the fire. It doesn't need to be big, trust the star we chose. When the world has too many answers, let's hold our questions close. There's no path set in stone. Walk, and the path appears across the dotted line of doubt. We color in one square at a time. Anxiety turns to pattern, and we begin to ride the groove. The warmth of first still lives, time slow cooks our courage. Past the taste of the familiar, we find the flavor of us. If we fall instead of scrape knees, let's look for our reason to rise. When we reach out, our shared heat invites a brand new season. Let's keep the warmth of first. Shape a heart that doesn't chill. Be amazed like the very first day. Love like the very first day. I write the date on page 1. A thin sheet rustles between the window frames. I dust off dormant covered dreams. Shuffle the table of contents. Rules that someone else once wrote aren't all the rules there are. If we never turn the page, the ending lives unknown forever. The wind came here to help, not to get in the way. Pages the wind unfolds, the stalling plot begins to breathe at every quiet sentence, and courage puts down the period. Paragraphs of out of season grief, I edit them like a draft, erase keeping at a line. Piece by piece I become me. Letters blurred by tears turn crisp in the sun. Even the pain's meaning becomes a part of me. Pages the wind unfolds, I continue writing mine, where the future me is waiting toward a warm conclusion. A promise hidden in a dog-eared page, I pull it gently to my fingertips. Even without a reader here, I'll read this through to the end. Pages the wind unfolds, I love today's lines as they are. Scattered words gather quietly into one complete me. I close the book and open the sky. A tiny star flickers over the traffic light, tie the streetlights into shapes. It looks like constellations. I hang today's weight upon them and breathe the sense of going home. Dreams scribbled on the back of a card. Let's keep them from the eraser. Between what is and what we hope, I draw the line tonight. Under after-work constellations, I set my head in straight again. The world might miss it, but I won't. I hear me cheering me on. A convenience store door reflects my face. Tired, but I still focus. If a little snack can make me smile, let that be today's bonus. small right choice keeps guarding who I am. Under afterward constellations, I slowly ease the throttle down. In the warmth of my neighborhood street, I take off today's tension. Like dots plotted on a night map, I turn the struggle into sparks. Connect them and suddenly my private road appears. Under afterward constellations, I'll pass this place again tomorrow. Even on hard days, it shimmered. I'll remember how today shone. I open the door, home greets me back. Yeah. Radio volume bloom spreading like the sea. Over a city barely waking, a faint blue settles down, shoving back the noise of yesterday. A fresher breath comes in. Here inside a nameless hour, the truest confessions flow. Small wishes burst like foam, glittering as they drift. The long wave of dawn wraps my heart in something soft, a promise I can hear from far away. Let's live more kindly today. Worry sips like sand through the spaces of my hands. What stays is a waterproof will. A little ember waking up. Nights that used to feel lonely link me to the chorus of waves. Everyone in their separate rhythm keeps moving toward the light. The long wave of dawn washes darkness off slow. At the end of a deeper breath, my future self is smiling. Even if I fall one more time, water always finds a path. If I keep flowing just like that, I'll meet the sea at last. The long wave of dawn carries me into the day, past yesterday's tender wounds into a larger version of me. Sunrise arrives, the waves turn into light. Streetlights ripple on puddles like silver threads. Taxi hum stitch the night to my unmade bed. Window fog spells a message I can't quite read. Breathing slow, letting heartbeats take the lead. I kept running from the thunder in my chest, but the clouds learned my name and said rest. So I'll heal in the skyline after rain. Let the blue drip down and rinse the pain. Every neon sign, every tired train sings, you're coming back to you again. Umbrella blooms pass by like quiet prayers. Coffee steam writes forgiveness in the air. Empty sidewalks hold the echo of my shame, till a sparrow shakes its feathers unafraid. I was counting all the things I couldn't fix. Now I'm learning how to live between the ticks. So I'll heal in the skyline after rain. Let the blue drip down and rinse the pain. Every neon sigh, every tired train sings, you're coming back to you again. I thought the storm would carry me away, but it taught my feet a softer way to stay. I thought the dark would swallow up my flame, but it handed me a brighter name. So I'll heal in the skyline after rain. Let the blue drip down and rinse the pain. Every neon sigh, every tired train sings, you're coming back to you again. Lights dim, night grins, I begin. Leaves tap Morse code on the window pane. Cup rings halo on the wooden grain. Record hiss like cinnamon in air. Sweaters laugh, pull me into care. I used to chase what wasn't mine. Now I sleep in amber time. Turn the volume of the world down low. Let the autumn in my ribcage glow. If the past knocks, whisper not today. I've got gentle reasons now to stay. Text unsent, let the silence mend. Blanket forts where the small things win. Window cats in cathedral light. Ordinary joy fits just right. I traded lightning for a steady flame and learned my quiet doesn't need a name. Turn the volume of the world down low. Let the autumn in my ribcage glow. If the past knocks, whisper not today. I've got gentle reasons now to stay. Maybe peace is not a place you find, but a room you build inside your mind. Turn the volume of the world down low. Let the autumn in my ribcage glow. If the past knocks, whisper not today. I've got gentle reasons now to stay. Door on latch, heart attached. Cursor blinks like a metronome. To-do list towers, paper throne, but my mind waltzes past the clock, out the glass and down the block. If the inbox rains, I'll be the roof. If the minutes race, I'll change the groove. I'm dancing in a daydream, typing hope between the seams. Tables click a back, be clean. Office lights turn tangerine. Lunch break, sun on the copy floor. Laughs spill out from the swivel door. Little joys pin the hours in place. Paper cranes from a sticky note page. Deadlines drum, but I choose my sway. I'm not late, I'm on my way. I'm dancing in a daydream, typing hope between the seams. Tables click a back, be clean. Office lights turn tangerine. When the world says work until you break, take a breath, let wonder overtake. Yeah. Cool. I'm dancing in a daydream, typing hope between the seams. Tables click a back, be clean. Office Drawer of folded storms and sun, ink that thought the race was won. Every always aged to dust. Now I'm learning kinder trust. No more living in the what ifs glare. I'll mail forgiveness to the air. I'm letting the letters go, watching them learn to snow. White confetti on the road, marking everywhere I've grown. Photos fade to watercolor blues, edges blur like kinda news. All our songs retune their key till I can sing alone as me. Is it losing when you learn? Some bridges shine by letting burn. I'm letting the letters go, watching them learn to snow. White confetti on the road, marking everywhere I've grown. Goodbye isn't a slam steel gate, it's a metal path that says create. I'm letting the letters go, watching them learn to snow. I'm letting them learn to snow, watching them learn to snow. White confetti on the road, marking everywhere I've grown. Empty hands, open lamps. Dawn paints freckles on the dashboard dust. Maps unfold like trust. Mile signs winking roadside green. We're chasing what we've never seen. Turn the static till it sings. Tie our doubts with kite string wings. We're on a highway to the sea, where the horizon learns our names for free. Salt on lips and wine worn cheeks. Every wave translates what we see. Gas station flowers in a cup. Playlist loud with windows up. Clouds parade like paper ships. Hope tastes sweet on cracking chips. If the rain decides to play, we'll make a choir out of spray. We're on the highway to the sea, where the horizon learns our names for free. Salt on lips and wine worn cheeks. Every wave translates what we see. The ocean doesn't judge the sand, it just keeps holding out its hand. We're on a highway to the sea, where the horizon learns our names for free. Salt lips and wine worn cheeks. Every wave translates what we see. Park the car, hear the crackpot, borrowed soil, shaky stem. Still the morning hums a hymn. Windowsill choir of hardy greens. Show me how to turn small into seen. I've been pruning what I can't control, making room for root and soul. I will grow where the light gets in, even if the glass is thin. I will bend, I will begin, trading fear for chlorophyll. Rain taps lessons on the frame. Patience writes its gentle name. Not a forest yet, but hey, look how far a leaf can sway. I'm not rushing seasons now. I'm Tile floor, cool on barefoot steps. Midnight tea and whispered breaths. Fridge hums soft like jazz on low. We sway where streetlights spill their glow. No grand stage, no velvet rope, just our ordinary hope. We dance a moonlit kitchen waltz, 3 steps mending all our faults. You spin that laugh, the night dissolves. Love solves what love involves. Calendar full, but time feels kind when your palm is pressed to mine. Every cupboard's tambourine, every shadow warm and clean. When the world's too loud to hear, we'll count to 3 and disappear. We dance a moonlit kitchen waltz, 3 steps mending all our faults. You spin that laugh, the night dissolves. Love solves what love involves. Let the floor remember how we stayed when everything else frayed. We dance a moonlit kitchen waltz, 3 steps mending all our faults. You spin that laugh, the night dissolves. Love solves what love involves. Lights on, hearts on. Steam on glass, day begins. Pencil finds its gentle limbs. Gratitude lists in crooked lines, spill like sun through Venetian blinds. I've been saving golden crumbs from the quiet where truth hums. These are my morning pages, notes to self through all the ages. If the world forgets my name, I'll still answer to my flame. Toast pops up, hope pops too. Simple things turn sky to blue. Mailbox size, but I don't chase. Peace has learned my face. Sip by sip, I meet the day with a softer kind of brave. These are my morning pages, notes to self through all the ages. If the world forgets my name, I'll still answer to my flame. Every blank is not a void, it's a field yet to be enjoyed. These are my morning pages, notes to self through all the ages. If the world forgets my name, I'll still answer to my flame. Yeah. Pen down soul blue light, rivers in my bones, endless pings that sound like stones. Thumbs learn stillness, screen goes dark. I can hear my inner lark. Turn the noise into a room where my lost thoughts can bloom. I'm on silence mode tonight, choosing stars over the scroll's white light. If a story needs to find my eyes, it can meet me where the real sky lies. If a story needs to find my eyes, it can meet me where the real sky lies. Rain, birds laugh through paper walls, crickets host their midnight ball. I take inventory of breath, find 1,000 lives are left. I am more than what I show in a carousel of borrowed clothes. I'm on silence mode tonight, choosing stars over the scroll's white light. If a story needs to find my eyes, it can meet me where the real sky lies. When you pause, the world leans in and calls you by your truest skin. I'm on silence mode tonight, choosing stars over the scroll's white light. If a story needs to find my eyes, it can meet me where the real sky lies. Phone asleep, heart awake. Time zones knit us with silver thread, same moon park above our heads. Your voice a postcard in my ear, saying, hold on, I'm near. Distance teaches staring grace, we're a compass finding place. Across these miles of light, we're brighter than the night. No ocean can divide what constellations tie. Airports speaking tender codes, gate to gate our story grows. Every sunrise we can share, plans a promise in the air, till the map folds us as one. I'll keep riding to the sun. Across these miles of light, we're brighter than the night. No ocean can divide what constellations When the calendar feels cold, count the stars we already hold. Across these miles of light, we're brighter than the night. No ocean can divide what constellations tie. Doorbell rings, home sing. Billboards blink like gentle galaxies. Taxi trails scribble soft geometries. Corner saxophone colors the air. I walk slow, learning how to care. Crosswalks counting down like tiny suns. I keep step with 1,001s. Your message glows in a pocket sky. 3 small words that never lie. I'm mapping hope on mirror glass, drawing lines where strangers pass. Cafes breathe out a sugar light. I taste tomorrow in the night. City constellations teach me your names. Tell heart. City constellations, I won't rush by. I'm finally learning how to Kettle hums a hush, I understand. Steam draws halos on my hands. Brown sugar drifts like easy snow. I write your name and watch it glow. On the sink, a fleet of paper boats. Tiny captains, brave and close. We launch them in the bathtub tide, laughing as our worries slide. Honey tea, slow golden rain, coats the edges of my brain. Let the doorbell ring some other day. Tonight we let the clocks delay. Paper boats and honey tea, show me simple alchemy. Turn busy into melody, turn heavy into free. If they sink, we'll fold some more. If they float, they'll find us shore. Honey hold my hope and clear my throat. A lamp clicks on and turns the room to gold. Bread pops up, a story fresh and warm. You tie your hair, the day ties up its storms. We wear our smallness like a charm. The bus arrives, a faithful silver moon, carrying names it learns at noon. I count the freckles on my cup and all the ways we've leveled up. Orbit of ordinary, steady as a drum. Gravity of kindness says we're home. Orbit of ordinary, nothing left to prove. We circle what we love until it blooms. A note on the fridge says buy lemon, smile. I keep it like a sacred file. When the world is loud with better plans, we choose these minutes in our hands. Orbit of ordinary, teach me how to stay, how to glow in unremarkable days. Orbit of ordinary, miracle in view, the grace of being here with you. The train hums low like a friendly bear. Fields lean close just to stare. Clouds drift by with pocket-sized advice. I count the towns like beads of light. A child waves at nothing and at me. I wave back to what I'll be. Headphones fill with borrowed skies. Ticket ink on hopeful eyes. Northbound window seat, take me where I'm meant. Let every mile soften what I can't defend. Northbound a promise on the glass. Breathe and watch the letters pass. Northbound window seat, keep your gentle speed. Let me learn the patience that I need. Northbound window seat, almost to the dawn. I'll step out brave when this ride's gone. Up the stairs past the whispering pipes, we keep us on in a clay pot life. Leaves are coins the wind can't spend, yellow promises at each green end. We water hope with late night jokes, hang our dreams like little notes. City noise becomes a choir when the lemons catch the fire. Rooftop lemon tree, teach me how to try. Curtains breathe, the hallway yawns. Bare feet learn a softer song. No alarms with pointed teeth, just a roof and steady heat. Mugs hold planets dark and sweet. We orbit on a thrift store seat. Birds debate the church bell's time. We nod along, we don't decide. Quiet like a Sunday, even on a Tuesday. Rest, can't choose us any day. Quiet like a Sunday. Spread the blanket slowly. Let the rush be far away. Answer only to the breeze. Bless the couch, forgive the dishes. We write our plans in pencil light. Erase what doesn't fit our life. Quiet like a Sunday. Mercy on repeat. Air that tastes so weak. Quiet like a Sunday. Gentle, whole and clear. I'm grateful you are here. Vendors string their careful stars, paper globes and hopeful jars. We whisper wishes, fold them thin, set them sailing, begin again. Music made of distant clouds, footsteps learning kind of maps. Your hand finds mine without a word, like a promise overheard. Lanterns over River Street, drifting brave and slow. Carry all the names we had to let go. Lanterns over River Street, light our better way. believe we turn for home with softer eyes. Night has taught us to be wise. Lanterns over River Street, pull above the tide. We're small and somehow amplified. Lanterns over River Street, glow until the dawn. By then, our heavy things are gone. Shake the square until the ghosts appear. Watch the gray grow skin and clear. Someone laughs with cake frost teeth. Someone learns they can finally breathe. On the margin, dates in crooked ink. Evidence of how we think. Not perfect frames, just honest light. Caught between a wrong and right. Polaroid proof that we were real, even when we couldn't heal. Polaroid proof of ordinary gold. A snapshot warm enough to hold. We pin them up with thumbtack moons. Over deaths and over wounds. Every picture fades too kind. Every border redraws the mind. Polaroid proof, we made it through. Stood in front of truth and grew. Polaroid proof, if stories blur, these corners still remember her. Rain on glass keeps steady time. Neon swims and changes minds. Seats are kingdoms for the tired. Headlights ride a moving choir. Driver nods like he has seen every kind of in-between. We carry bags of almost maybes, pressed for dogs and for our babies. Let's buzz home, don't leave too soon. We got miles to make room. Let's buzz home, let the corners turn soft. Let the night lift us aloft. A stranger shares a quiet smile. It travels further than a mile. We ring the bell and rise as one. Stop by stop, we're almost done. Let's home, the doors exhale. We step into a gentle tale. Let's buzz home, we find our keys. And something like peace. Find the frame that's chipped but strong. Painted sky that's waited long. Key turns once and then again. Breath goes out and back within. Dust sparkles like a choir of seeds, ready to learn our daily needs. We hang a calendar of grace, plan a table in its place. Open the blue door, let beginnings in. Let the rooms remember where you've been. Oh, time to lay 'em down, trade the weight for solid ground. Put your jacket on a brave new hook. Stack your mistakes with every book. Light a candle for the you were. Thank them softly, then prefer. Open the blue door, windows wide and clear. Porch steps, cool as coins at dawn. Apple crates, breathing sugar on the lawn. Flannel sleeves collect the light from a sky that learned to speak in quiet. Market bells pack up their shine. Geese ride angles over power lines. We walk slow past painted doors, counting orange moons on the floor. Cinnamon smoke curling over town, carrying the soft things down. Let it find a part side, let it warm the colder side. Cinnamon smoke, teach me how to stay, how to rest inside the day, how to let the red leaves fall and still feel whole through it all. Your jacket smells like cedar rain. We split a pair and share the stain. The harvest hemp from distant fields leans on us until we yield. Storefront glass holds our breath. Hours turn to honeyed steps. We talk like lanterns on a rail. Flickered truth that never fails. Cinnamon smoke curling over town, carrying the soft things down. Let it find the parts hide, let it warm the colder side. Cinnamon smoke, teach me how to stay, how to rest inside the day, how to let the red leaves fall and still feel whole through it all. Bonfire trims the edges right, crickets over the coat of night. We feed the fire with lists we kept, watch anxiety turn to breeze. Bare trees play their copper bones, wind rehearses ancient tones. You touch my sleeve, the world agrees. We were meant for weathered ease. Cinnamon smoke curling over town, carrying the soft things down. Let it find the parts side, let it warm the colder side. Cinnamon smoke, teach me how to stay, how to rest inside the day, how to let the red leaves fall and still feel whole through it all. Cinnamon smoke, don't rush away. Put your ember in my name, mark the doorway of our home so we can find it in the snow. Bookshelf tilts like a tender grin. Autumn light lays pages thin. You bring a shoebox full of years, tickets, buttons, rescue tears. We spread the paper on the floor, names we used and names we wore. Maple hands with vein gold, proof that letting go can hold. Keep me pressed between leaves, where the color never leaves. Let the weight be small and kind, let the margins guard my mind. Keep me pressed between leaves, under gentle centuries. If the wind forgets my name, let the paper say the same. Mugs breathe steam like little prayers. Window glass collects our stares. Car outside wears dust like grays. We choose here, we choose this place. You write a promise short and true. Be patient with the day and you. We tuck it where the spine is strong, so when we open it sings along. Keep me pressed between leaves, where the color never leaves. Let the weight be small and kind, let the margins guard my mind. Keep me pressed between leaves, under gentle centuries. If the wind forgets my name, let the paper say the same. Let the paper fly. Street light rains its amber stripes. Kettle hums in softer type. We label jars with careful hands. Cider, clove, and second chances. Out back branches comb the dusk. Squirrels sort their tiny trust. We stitch a blanket out of size, call it home and memorize. Dream on, keep me pressed between leaves, where the color never leaves. Let the weight crowns the hill with heat. Gravel sings beneath our feet. Fancy potion, the meadow bends. Field mice draft their winter plans. Far above a red blue plain. Corduroy sky in tidy lanes. Wind runs fingers north to south. Zips the season's coat of doubt. Under this corduroy sky we're brave. Ridges like a road we've saved. If we lose the words to try, let the pattern speak our why. Under this corduroy sky we stand, weather folded in our hands. If the cold begins to cry, we will warm each other's eyes. Oh, yeah. Pumpkins line like listening drums. Barn cat threads between our thumbs. We trade stories, rind for rind. Seeds for all the things we'll find. Telephone poles pace the ridge like old friends who learned to bridge each small hum. A promise kept, we walk slower, more adept. Under this corduroy sky we're brave. Ridges like a road we've saved. If we lose the words to try, let the pattern speak our why. Under this corduroy sky we stand, weather folded in our hands. If the cold begins to pry, we will warm each other's eyes. Diner light in butter squares, pied in halos, coffee prayers. Your laughter smudges every pain. Far writes joy and writes it plain. When the geese rehearse their V, we salute their geometry. Every southbound feathered line says move on, but take your time. Under this corduroy sky we're brave. Ridges like a road we've saved. If we lose the words to try, let the pattern speak our why. Under this corduroy sky we stand, weather folded in our hands. If the cold begins to pry, we will warm each other's eyes. Under this corduroy sky tonight, trace the ribs until they're bright. Make a vow the frost can't break, to keep each other wide awake. We draw equations in the ash. X of grief plus Y of laugh. Solve for warmth with sticks and rain. Hold the answer in our hands. Sparks of decimals of light, climbing into quilted night. Each solution turns to glow, proof that lost can still be whole. Bonfire algebra teaches the sum, how to count the ways we come undone. Then gather all the fractions near, till everything reduces clear. Bonfire algebra, set it to flame. Let the smoke erase the blame. Make the numbers kind of round, so mercy is the final sound. Thermos open, cinnamon steam. Mittens pass a faithful heat. We cancel fears on either side. Like common terms we need not write. Locks collapse to red new math. We adjust our inner path. Carry over what is true. Drop the shoulds we never use. Bonfire algebra teaches the sum, how to count the ways we come undone. Then gather all the fractions near, till everything reduces clear. Bonfire algebra, set it to flame. Let the smoke erase the blame. Make the numbers kind of round, so mercy is the final sound. Stars like chalk on midnight slate. Owls recite in patient bass. We check our work against the sky. Arrows drift and do not bite. When the last bright ember dims, we still hold the theorem's hymn. If two hearts divide their fear, they multiply the room. Bonfire Algebra teaches us somehow to count the ways we come undone. Then gather all the fractions here till everything reduces clear. Bonfire Algebra, set it to flame. Let the smoke erase the blame. Make the numbers kinda round, so mercy is the final sound. Time, sing the answer we design. Hand in hand we factor 9 into pieces made of light. Dusk arrives in copper shoes. Street lamps practice mellow blues. Kitchen counter walnut grain. Static learning our first names. Turn the dial to station slow, where the vinyl crackles low. DJ whispers like a friend. Plays the songs that mend and mend. October radio, keep me tuned up. Play the truth in all this rooms. Pour the trumpet made of rust on a drum of patient trust. October radio, hold me close through the breaks and through the prose. Let the chorus find my bones, make the quiet feel like home. We tape a list on oven glass, soups to try and walks to pass. Scarves unroll like river roads, candles learn our secret codes. Outside, tires on leaf-made lace, neighbors wave with mitten grace. Mailbox rests its metal chin, receiving notes from colder winds. October radio, keep me tuned up. Play the truth in all these rooms. Pour the trumpet made of rust on a drum of patient trust. October radio, hold me close through the breaks and through the prose. Let the chorus find my bones, make the quiet feel like home. Bridge of wind across the eaves, chimes translate what branches mean. We slow dance in socks and tea. Every shuffle sets us free. News comes soft, the volume kind. We let headlines pass behind. Choose the stories in our hands, living small and making plans. October radio, keep me tuned in. Play the truth in all this room. Pour the trumpet made of rust on a drum of patient trust. October radio, hold me close through the breaks and through the prose. Let the chorus find my bones, make the quiet feel like home. Radio, one last spin, let the needle tuck us in. If the night records our names, let it find